the Salinas River, which runs through a town that we served and lived in for years, in Atascadero, California, runs through the town. But a unique characteristic about this river is that most of it is underground. It's undetected actually most of the year. If you look at it, the bridges over this very large river is basically just a sand flat bottom. It looks like a river bed, but it doesn't look like there's a river there. But most of the river is under the surface. And so if you were to go down, and I've had this happen, unless it's during the rainy season, you can barely see it that there's anything there. And actually, but if you get in there, I had a 4-wheel drive truck that I was down there with once, and actually I got it stuck and almost got it really stuck. Because what happens is when you scoop out a handful of sand, water begins to fill in that hole. There's an underground river that's going through there, and it's a large river actually. It's one of the largest underground rivers in North America. And it's called the Salinas River, but you wouldn't know that if you just saw the surface. But under the surface, there's a large river that's running and moving that's undetected until you get closer to it. I think that's how prayer can be. And I think that as we learn to live into this expectation that we don't just end and begin prayer through the day, but actually we live in that conversation with God, that in a similar way that this underground river is undetected, but definitely alive and well, the Salinas River is a strong river, so we too can have this underground river of prayer going. That reminds me actually of this ancient innovative prayer that we are taught from, basically from Psalm 70, verse 1. It comes from that passage, and it comes from the application of the desert fathers and mothers that were about the 300s to 500s, maybe a little earlier than that, in the early 200s. But we have them documented with a person named John Cassian. And in his chapter on prayer that he learned as he spent time with these desert monks, he learned from these abbas and ammas, these desert fathers and mothers, this way in which turning prayer over in their heart over and over, using Psalm 70 over and over, was like the capacity to be in this constant relationship with God, ever before God, turning that over in his heart. And learn to have this almost underground river constantly going, an underground conversation with God constantly going. That's not initially observant from the surface. And so this ancient innovative prayer that John Cassian invites us into is actually just from Scripture. And it goes like this. It's Psalm 70, verse 1. And I think the best translation is this. It comes off our lips. It says, "Come to my help, O God. O Lord, hurry to my rescue. Come to my help, O God. O Lord, hurry to my rescue." There's almost a rhythm to it where you can pray it in and pray it out. And it's not meant to the repetition is not meant to get God to believe what we're saying, or it's meant to actually be a posture for us to begin to pray and have a constant posture toward. John Cassian speaks about this being a perfect prayer because in any situation we might be in, Psalm 70 verse 1 fits. We're in a place of crisis and we need God's help right away. Come to my help, O God. O Lord, hurry to my rescue. We're in a place where we might be getting complimented and we might for a moment begin to swell with pride. Come to my help, O God. O Lord, hurry to my rescue. We're in a situation where we don't know how to respond in that as we interact with people or circumstances. Come to my help, O God. O Lord, hurry to my rescue. We come to a situation where it's a great celebration and we're excited and we almost feel like our emotions are taking off. Come to my hope, O God. O Lord, hurry to my rescue. This anchoring prayer that tethers us back to this underground conversation with God is one of the great gifts, I believe, of Psalm 70, verse 1. That psalm I've lived in, I love, and it's one of my favorite prayers from the Psalms. But it's meant to be sung and turned over multiple times, I believe. And that's where this prayer is such a gift. I would encourage you to pray that prayer over and over throughout this day as a breath prayer. Come to my help, O God. O Lord, hurry to my rescue. Psalm 70, verse 1. We'll see you tomorrow.